And then PvP is like straight up Halo PvP.
Yeah,
What's that weird game you're in, Chicken?
I know, right? We're just getting in. I haven't talked to anybody about the war today, but Friday wanted to get recruited so she could run around like to be ready. I need to set up a bunch of wooden chests. That if the little war thing goes on, Hater, it should be fun because yesterday I went through everything and leveled it up appropriately and fed everything. So like, some of these aloes are, yeah, it should be fun.
Friday is streaming, so after this round, watch it.
Oh, I don't care. What's he gonna do? Stream snipe and show up and attacking him today? I'm not worried about it. It's not. It's moot. I don't. It would change nothing if even if Peppers was watching your channel. Like, what's he gonna do? Stream snipe? We're taking our dinos to someone else's base. So even if you try to creep our base, guess what? Like, it doesn't matter. There's nothing here to kill. Well, there won't be.
I found your stream. I did. Twisted Puppet, found your icon that you use. I'm getting fit with a 30-second ad right now. Yeah. I'll tell you in 5 seconds.
It doesn't say that you're streaming on me. It says there's a clip. Wait, are you actually streaming? On mine, it's just a clip. Oh, there we go. There we go.
It won't load your stream for me right now.
Yeah, it was old. It was like an old bot of yours.
Yeah, your stream won't load for me. It's just staying on a loading screen. I'm on my iPad. On
I
the
had-
Twitch app.
No, I had to reload it twice. Yeah, I was about to say you have your bitrate really low, don't you? Ah, yeah, that's true. I think like the perfect one is like, I mean 3500 is like the perfect. Oh, the highest you can do for Twitch is 3500. 3500. That, yeah, but 3500 bit rate. So 3500 bits is 3.5 megabytes. I'm talking about the same thing. So the bit rate determines your upload. Okay. bit rate is in bits and your upload is in megabytes, and so it's 3.5 megabytes is like the highest upload you can do, or 4,000, something like that. So if you have 6 megabytes, you could probably go to like 3,000 bit rate, and that'd help your quality. Or using OBS Studio. Yeah. Just pop your bit rate up to 3,000. You should be fine. So when is this war, chicken?
I don't know. I got on to Recruit Friday, and one of the things that I had to do was they liquidated our supplies. Like, we don't have guns and ammo and, like,
Did they blow all the vaults?
not all of them, but a good portion.
Did
Like,
they
some.
blow mine?
Your ones upstairs, yes. All of the
Okay.
all of the jurisdiction ones were blown. You remember our projects vault?
Yeah.
Where we put the higher end mats, they blew that. I wanted to take a transmitter, and I had one made that I put aside, and it's all gone. Like, there's nothing. Like, but I
It's weird how they like knew all those vaults.
well, he had the code because like we had quit, so I was just kind of like, okay, whatever. Here's the tribe code, and I changed it to prevent jurisdiction from getting it because I was worried they're gonna like dump the vaults or something,
Yeah.
and. But I gave him the updated code, and I told him, like, after like we were gone for like a whole week, I was like, you can
Yeah.
do whatever you want, like. But then this war came up, so I told him last night, they might come today, like, but he was like, oh yeah, we kind of went ham on everything, and he was like, let me go see if I can get resources from No. So I think what happened, I heard something about someone in No bitching because they foundation dropped their base, and. But then somebody was caught before the release, but after they did that, complaining that they were getting attacked by like meshing or something. Like
Yeah.
so I heard it through the grapevine, so I'm like, well, why do they even care if they killed everything? Like why are they? Then I thought about it, then I came back here and everything's gone. So I think that they liquidated our base and took it to 210. Like, but they couldn't take the dinos because they were personally owned. Do you see what I mean? So yeah. But one thing I did notice is like almost all of Heavens' dinos are gone. So I'm pretty sure he came on and like took his back to 210 and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
he probably took some shit that wasn't his too.
I imagine like the whole back wall of what was the vault room, like where the admin egg fridges were, that's been blown. But none of the vaults were blown. Like they're all still intact. The 2 industrial porches, the replicator, were blown. That's pretty much it. The only thing that I'm actually confident that starved were the gigas. I don't think that anybody got their gigas off the server. But what?
What'd you say?
I said I'm confident that the gigas starved to death. But besides that, yeah. But I am finding a lot of like they're raiders, and there's a lot of, they have that bad habit where they like leave shit laying around everywhere. So like you'll go into a smithy and actually bump into some miscellaneous like C4 and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm running around just looking for stuff like that and setting it aside. So come time to fight, then we'll have a better idea of what we actually have without having to farm. So that should be fine. But even if we don't have anything, like it'll be fine.
Yeah. I honestly.
I know. I'm not really like I told the server that I was providing dino support. I was like, I don't really have much as far as like munitions and stuff like that. I was like, but I can throw a bunch of dinos at it. So if somebody else brings the explosives, they can help kill everything. Yeah, they went ham because like I'm looking at a lot of the stuff on these dinos, and there's all these rocket tubes and stuff, and they're all 90% used. So they went crazy
Oh.
on somebody.
Okay.
Yeah. Dun-dun-dun.
Zodius. I still have some eggs from them. Yeah. I was breeding in God Rexes. Like, it was definitely something I was doing. That was the scorch over. And no, that was a center one. I cannot get PUBG to play it.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to, was that there's still stuff around, we just have to
Oh.
kind of dig it up.
Check the vault in the dino pen under the right. That's like the labeled fur. That was my extra storage vault. Seems they blew that one.
The one in the big aviary building.
Yeah, on the right bottom floor.
I think I saw a vault named Pert that was blown in the log. It was the one in the corner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone.
Rip. That actually had some really good shit in it.
I wonder, you know, it's funny though, because they kind of picked and chose which vaults they blew, because there's still a whole bunch that haven't even been touched. I wonder if they have some kind of like chest finder to like have
Yeah.
an idea, because you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that seems kind of weird. Okay, I'm gonna take like a 3.5 minute break.
yeah, do your thing. Well, these guys are like, they're from they're from our group, like before. No. So it's just, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. But oh, oh, I know. I've never, yeah. Yeah. I'm looking for. See how much propellant I have left. Enough. Dun, 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 dun. Need to go see if they. Oh, why is this broken in here? What are these? Artifacts, death horns. I think they were farming element over here too. All of my dragon talons are gone. Every single one of them. There's not one here. I had enough to do at least a couple boss fights. That's propellant.
Oh, is my yellow PvP theory still there?
I think so.
Oh.
The only stuff that really died, I think a couple Quetzals starved to death and the Gigas. Everything else seems to be here and be intact. Now, does this? That's all BPs. No, I'm good. We might like, but as we fill them, like we'll. There's the shotgun pants. Yeah, there's let me show you where I'm working on stuff. Where are you in the base? Forges? Are you in the big metal building that where a behemoth gate should be, but there isn't? Just two dynamic. Oh, you're over by like Fabled. Okay. Remember where you started? Where that? Where? Or actually, when you get a second, so go ahead and run around, fill up your weight. When you're full up on weight, come to the transmitter. Like you'll see the beam, and then I'll show you the chest that I set up, and like so we can. All I'm doing is I set up a chest named like melee, bullets, guns, blah blah blah. So like you just armor. So like as you find stuff, just bring it over and dump it in those chests. So when we uh, that's what's down here. I'm just gonna do that. Try now. I wasn't planning on using anything primitive, so skip it or dump it or yeah, we're too good for that shit. Play charcoal gunpowder. Yeah, there's shit everywhere. I think they were like demoing the vaults and like dumping it on miscellaneous stuff, but like the yeah. No, the server's going to get deleted anyway, so I would just leave. The yeah, you're looking for already made stuff. I wouldn't if I still had a living moss traps here. I'd farm the polymer and we'd be able to craft more, but I don't. The only one that I had starved and while I was gone. So farming polymer, like it's pretty easy in the scorch, but not without a moss traps. Like it would turn into farming, which is what we're trying to avoid. Giant squid. Thorny dragons are dead. Skip them. Lamantria is the moth. We don't have them. Okay. Okay, this bear's full of metal, which will come in handy. I really wish we had a transmitter. If we had a fucking, I had one made in it was in one of those vaults because we were supposed to use it for the caves. And it's like out of all of this stuff that they broke and tore down and stuff, that's the only thing that I wish was still laying around. Because I could scrape up the materials to put together a really nice fucking fob. Like with the transmitter, turrets, fucking everything. But without a transmitter, you know what I mean? We would still be sitting there with our dicks in our hands waiting for a drop to come down nearby. Okay. Is it this? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Nice. Whose Argent is it? Oh, it's Fabled. You're at Fabled's base. Okay, keep him here. Keep this stuff on him because I don't have the chest space because of how much room yeah, just keep him up on the platform and then, because chances are if this goes the way I think it will, we'll have a bomb and that Argent will set it up. Okay, I'm just... inside. Some of these are already getting full. I found way more than I thought because everything's spread out. Where are you? That. Are you still at this platform? Oh, yeah. Okay, see me right in front of me? Come over here. This is what I've set up so far. This row of chests, it's like the first one's armor, but it's already full, so I've been putting it on the bear over here. But there's one for like bullets, melee weapons, guns, boom booms if you find explosive items. The last three I haven't named yet because we gotta accumulate more. But we could turn it into like a second armor box or like whatever we need, you know? Metal, like actual raw materials, I've just been sticking on the fabricators and smithies, so they'll take up space. Let me... Okay, he's clear. These guys are all clear. A lot of these things I was working with yesterday. Why is it still at full? Oh, okay, we do have a bunch of stone if we need it. There's a doed right under that platform you were standing on outside. He's full of it. So we're good on that. Let me... Yesterday when I was like reorganizing dinos, there was so much shit I was bumping into. I want to see if I can find it. Okay, if it's a platform saddle, outside in the main yard where all the dinos are lined up, there's like a bunch of golems, a bunch of tappies, a bunch of terras. Where the terras and tappies are, there are quetzals. So if you see one with a regular saddle, just swap it out and then stick that platform on them because we won't really be using the regular saddle. Where did I see that stuff? Oh wait, one of them was Corey's quetzal. I'm just gonna drop that. So he is clear. What have here? Bolas, shitty armor, chainsaws, another grenade. One thing that we're short on, if you do bump into it, is if you see any loose spyglasses. That's a big part of our meta, and they're easy to make, but if you bump into any, yesterday I was like scraping just to fucking find one, which is weird because I usually make them by the chest bowl, and I think the guys were just dying with them or something. There's an ammunitions box. One of the things in that row. Okay, this quetzal is clear. That's clear. There's a Rex saddle, armor. Texas Bronco saddle. Keys clear. What, the ammunition's back? On that where that row of chests is, there's 3 chests on the other side of the room. Like if you turn to the left, stick it in one of those, and I'll put down more when I get back. I'm in the base, but I'm just going through a chunk of dinos. Okay. That's weird. A bird that hasn't been used in months has 5 elements sitting on him. It is so strange. Nice. He's clear. What's on you? Why is this so heavy? What is this? Vehicle?
Chicken, did you know elusive?
Elusive?
Yeah.
In what?
Left 4 Dead 2, you big bitch. The only game that matters.
There was a guy that used to run by that name. It was what, if I remember correctly, it was one of the people that used to run around with Nyla. Like, not, it wasn't Nyla, but it was like, remember her little clique that she had?
Yeah.
He wasn't a, I wouldn't say he was terrible, but I wouldn't say he was amazing.
Yeah. He said he remembers me from Left 4 Dead. I'm like, I don't think I've noticed in Left 4 Dead. Oh, that was a good charge.
Where is all this miscellaneous shit coming from? Wait, whose theory is this? Oh, it's Will's. Oops. I have a bad feeling they're going to show up today. It's the jurisdiction guys that are still in this tribe. Can't because some of the dinos that we're going to be using are theirs, and the dinos are stuck in personally owned. So if I kick them, then they turn enemy. So like my turrets will drain their bullets and like all that stuff. I'd rather get the attempt to use them. They're not terrible people. So if they did show up, we could all work together and do this. You know what I mean? Like it's not game breaking. But for example, we're digging through dinos to scrunch up supplies. So like for instance, I'm clearing Will's theory. But let's say if he comes on and he's looking for his ammo that was on that dino and be like, bro, it's over there in the chest. Like, party's over, motherfucker. Made myself too heavy.
Where's Katie? I want to play PUBG.
Yes!
I'm on PUBG right now.
Did I say I wanted to play with you?
Fuck you.
I hope you have fire diarrhea later.
I hope you have implosive diarrhea later.
Implosive or explosive?
Implosive.
I'll let you
That's-
diarrhea later.
I do have a handful, but they're not like alpha quality. They're like early
Oh my
bred
God.
quality. They're like probably 10k HP. They're not. They're by no means great. They were what the girl had who gave me the tribe. I never bred them over here. No, we can. This is literally, if this goes the way I think it is, it's literally throughout the afternoon. This, like, by the time this is over, this base will not have a living dino in it. Like, it's just going to be done, and then we're gonna sign off of this server and just won't be back because it's going to get deleted. Do you see what I mean? Like,
Chicken. PUBG.
I'm trying to get ready for today, hater. If you don't want to go, you don't have to come.
I will go, but it's just
You were the one the other day that was like TBB. If some
yeah, it wasn't with TBB.
or well, who was it then?
It was Dark Cloud
Oh, ill. Why would somebody want to team up with that mofo anyway?
because he's really against the cheating.
Yeah, but he's such a pompous ass.
Yeah, but would you rather team up with him or fucking Brent and Jose?
I had my own like. Keep in mind, I had my own network. Like,
I know you do, but like you don't talk about it. So like I was gonna say like, hey, if you don't, your own network
no.
doesn't work out.
I surrendered like 3/4 of my network because I made the mistake of staying with jurisdiction. Same thing you did. Like, you could have went with TBB, you could have went with Cobra, you could have did this. We stayed with jurisdiction and got fucking
No.
boned. Same thing. Like, and after we got tied to no, guess what? I lost the rest of my network.
Right?
But if I really wanted to play Ark regularly again, I could strike it up and have a tribe together of people that I know and trust in no time. But it would heavily rely on me playing full time, and I don't want to do that. So I think I'm going to turn into a griefer. I really do. I think I'll
And
play.
did you wake up and actually listen to what I said, Chicken? You know, that it's a shitty game, it's wasting your life. Well, when did you realize that I was right? I want to hear it.
Around the same time that you, after like 10 years still being bad at League of Legends, is the same thing.
I haven't played League of Legends for 10 years.
Mic drop. No, I'm just kidding. I know, I can tell. No, I'm just kidding.
Did you wish you were as good as I was?
I'm fucking with you, Jay. I know that.
I know. I don't think you're being serious. And if I was, I'd punch you in the face.
Right. We're
Yeah,
gonna
well,
need
you
you
should
were.
play some PUBG with me.
What'd you say?
You should come play some PUBG with me.
I thought you were talking to Chicken.
You guys have a squad. Take Angels, JWoww, Hater. I've got Friday with me in Arc.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna leave.
Ha!
I'm gonna. What?
Sorry. Huh?
I was in the Left 4 Dead 2 game, and you ass.
Even when you're not playing it, you're thinking about it.
I literally had logged into it because I wanted to see if the new skins are out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. I totally dropped a bag on the ground. And like I've been bullshitting with you guys and I was kind of like semi AFK. Backs are only 2 minutes. Wow, I just lost materials. Oops.
Rip.
Hopefully Will doesn't show up because that was all of his stuff. Oh, got no homing rocket. It wasn't a lot. It was like miscellaneous, like crap. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. What is this? Yeah, a lot of the stuff is junk. Like,
Really? Who gets a S12K in the fucking school class? That's some bullshit. Ah.
spyglass. One thing that I find funny, Hater, is I've been running around clearing dinos, and you know what I'm finding the most of? All of that motherfucking journeyman gilly that I kept crafting for people. I'm finding it everywhere. I have, like, I almost have an encumbered bear of fucking journeyman gilly. I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Well, it's just, but like, I didn't get mad about that until Koi was the one that that room is just that's what we call the power core where the generators go. There shouldn't be anything else in there but gens. Actually, I should check. Maybe repair it real quick. But Koi was the one because we had just gotten recruited to no and like did the merger and stuff. And Koi would like run around on Prime, carelessly get killed, lose all of his stuff, and then he would teleport to the Scorch, take more of the armor that I craft for like my Scorch people, and then go running back to Prime. I was like, after like the second or third time, I finally caught him, and I was like, yeah, no, you can go farm now. Like,
he was so worthless.
like, you know, when I made all the references like for that merger about how like if you're caught stealing, you're getting booted. Like, we're not tolerating this. You have to do the farming to play the game. Like, this passive bullshit that everyone's doing is over. Like, Koi was literally like the #1 person in my head when I was doing all that.
Yeah. He's just gonna leech off no, and then they're not gonna do anything because that's like Heaven's little butt buddy.
Yeah, the Lord knows they're gonna need the members.
Well, I'm in a couple discords, and they like, I guess one of the admins is leaking like on accident. He doesn't know that this person is trying to like fuck with no after pre-release, and so like they already like know what servers they're thinking about going to. They know somebody who's gonna be telling them the server. I'm like, and all they're planning on doing is griefing no. I'm like, ha.
That's, yeah, like,
It's just stupid.
the way you have to think about it is like we showed up, you know, like towards the end. We're like one of probably like up to a dozen groups that they screwed over. Like, there have been many tribes that did a very similar thing that we did, like merged in or became a beta, or you know, and got screwed. Like, usually more than one way. And yeah, I actually, the night that I set up that merger, the second we got recruited, the first thing I did was looked at their tribe manager, and when I seen, my heart sank when I seen all the inactive people. And I was like, guys, we just merged into a group. I said, right now, because of like active and inactive members, we just doubled their tribe size, and we're the ones that are going to take the hit for it. Like I literally regretted it the second that I seen that, and I was like, I just made a really big mistake, and it haunted me ever since. Like, so some of the guys that merged over, they love it, you know, and I have nothing against them. Like, even like, let's say if the Dinos Inc. guys like Bobbin and Solo, they're gonna play
Another S12K. Fuck. Anyway, go ahead.
But like, they're planning on staying with no and stuff post release. I don't care. I'll still be friends with them. You know, I don't have a bias. It's something like that. Like, as far as the core no people like Peppers and Harley, like, I hate them. Like, it was like, I hope I don't find out what server. Well, no. Yeah, she starts enough shit that I want to hold her underwater until the bubble stops.
Arlie's an insider.
Yeah.
Arlie the Insider. That's her nickname. Well, she's a fucking American maid. The people who like stole from their own tribe and then let them get wiped by turning off defenses. Like, that's like the lowest of low you can go in ARC. Like,
Yeah.
if I'd have known that, like, first starting out, there's no way I'd ever join somebody like that. Inciting a tribe is just fucking low. I can't hear you, by the way.
She's Varux is, I don't like it. I don't like I can understand Varuk's position in no only because there was so many times that he was able to save people's asses, like in our benefit. So like, for example, a big tribe shows up here to grief us and he was able to call it off. Like, and that happened with pretty much every ally that we had, at least once or twice, you know. That doesn't make his behavior and what he does okay, but I can pretty much turn my head only because, like, for example, if he wasn't there to stop that, then I would have had probably about 4,000 to 5,000 hours of productivity on the Scorch gone. And one person being in that tribe made that difference to make the problem go away. You know, like, I don't support what he does, but I do support his political power, like his influence.
Well,
But
and they're already making alliances Like, they said they weren't going to be making alliances, they were going to go big dick.
Yeah.
Like, Brent, Jose, Dark Cloud, I was all talking with them. They're like, yeah, they've already been messaging us to make sure that we're, like, all good and we're going to be allied and shit. I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's just like, what the fucking point is playing the game if all you're going to do is be allied with everybody and not do anything and Foundation drop your only shit? Ugh.
When I was talking to Satin Court with Updated Drama, I brought that up because we were talking about how the big alpha groups get tangled up in these politics, you know, and I was like, at first we thought it'd be neat to be tied to like a large group, you know, and like being on streams and wars and blah 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 blah. It was like, but they are so spineless, they won't do anything, and like, you know that story. But they went on a tangent about how they had the same problems with Spartans and other stuff like that. And it was like, guys, I was like, no is so spineless. When it came to the end of the game, they Foundation deleted themselves because they didn't have the balls to attack anybody because they were worried about persecution for post-release. Like, give me a break.
Yeah.
Like, that is the most, like, ugh. Like, just that alone, I wouldn't have signed up with them post-release. I literally would have said, nope, you guys are literally the definition of pansies. I can't do it. I need to be able, if I need to shoot an arrow at somebody's head, I need to be able to do that. And you guys, no, I can't do it. Oh, I think it's a culmination of a lot of them. Like, I don't think it's singularly one person's problem. Like,
Match, by the way, if you're set later.
Yeah, I'll be... Damn. I'm ready to play.
yep.
I don't know if I got fucking... I'll blow you Snapchats from Buzel and Arlie. I'd probably give in to some stuff too.
Just think of all the free PlayStations we could get.
That's still still. If Heavens ever tries to like talk to me, I'm just gonna be like, bro, you took a PlayStation over friendship. Get the fuck out.
Part of my conversation with those old people was about Heavens because they had a lot of complications and all that bullshit. And I told him that after I went all social justice warrior for you and Friday and like flipped out at everybody and all that stuff, I told him, I said I had like a really weird, like hypocritical reflection. They're like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, like they put out these people that they did what they could. They worked hard. They were good players, played the game, did the farming, helped, you know, like they were an asset in every direction. I said, but as far as I'm concerned, they got booted over social differences. Like,
speaking of that, John took me off Facebook last night.
John, like from May 9?
Scar.
Heavens did?
Yeah.
Let's see if he took me off. But, so, now I lost my train of thought. But I was talking to them about that, and I told them, I said, I feel hypocritical now. I said, because back when all of that drama happened, they were trying to defend themselves. But with the snowball of events, like, you know, it was, you know, beyond a reasonable doubt they were involved. Then that was like the final thing. But what I had realized was after flipping out at no and jurisdiction and stuff about you guys, I had realized that back then they needed somebody in their corner and nobody was there. And I basically I went in there and had a 3-hour-long fucking apology because a lot of stuff like dawned on me. And but a lot of it revolved around Heavens, and a lot of the politics, like Heavens would like argue politics to vote to keep someone on the server. That was a total pompous asshole that should have been wiped and not dealt with. Nobody could understand why this person was even around, and then we would find out 3 months later that that person sent Heavens money. And then, like, you know, you get the boot, and we all know Buzel had major problems with you, and then we find out that she fucking sends him a PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the influence is just deafening. But I like opened up my can of worms and I dumped it in their lap, and they're actually really close friends. Like, they talk to Heavens' wife on the phone like every day. So, yeah. Right. Pretty much. Like the influence is deafening. Like the thing that I noticed is like Buzel, that whole moderator team is they're a bunch of bad eggs. They're like a
Bunch of high school rejects. What?
yeah, like the way that I looked at them was like
So
a
they were like Biff and Big Titan in
yes.
TC.
Yeah, actually, that's a good example. They were the moderators of that group were like an old granny's knitting circle. So like they would kind of sit aside and view the neighborhood, and the rest of the tribe was the neighborhood. So like people like me, Hater, Friday would be in, and we all work for the tribe and stuff. They do quote unquote admin level stuff, which is nothing. They bred, they did everything else that everybody else did, like actually less than. But they would gossip about everything, and it became very apparent that if your influence was damaged by one of these moderators, you were like hexed. So like if a moderator didn't like you, they had their knitting circle, they told all the other moderators, and it didn't seem to matter what you could do, you couldn't improve, and your days were numbered. And
Lovely.
it got to the point where I was like calling them out on it and stuff. Or like they would make stuff super political that didn't need to be, but then they would push through stuff that needed to be political, like decisions on letting certain people in and stuff like that, wouldn't do disclosure and would just push it through. And it's like, guys, like, are you joking? Like, do you think nobody's seen that? Or, but I just couldn't do it. After like 2 weeks of trying to mod for them, I was like, nah, you guys need fucking medication. I'm out. Like, but I don't know.
If I don't respond to y'all, by the way, it's because I have Discord turned down really low, and I have Friday turned down a little lower, because her voice is actually really good on my mic headset. Like, I hear her really well. So Friday, I can hear you, but I just can't hear you, if you understand that. I'm not, like, trying to be mean. Your mic is really good. I have a car with a hollow and a shotgun.
I have an M4.
I got a level 3 backpack slut. What now? Angels, I haven't played with you in forever.
Mm-hmm. That's because I come on late at night, and by that time you guys are all done.
Well, yeah, because I'm old, man. Like, I work
I'm
all day.
29. Shut up.
Wait, you're 29? Do you have like a later job? Do you like start later in the day?
I work 3 to 11.
Exactly. See, I work 7 to 4. That's why. I'm going to the last.
Stripping's not easy. Okay.
What'd you say?
When I
What did
worked-
Chicken say?
I was joking. I said stripping's not easy. I used to make, when I worked graveyard back in the day when like we all first started getting together, I used to make jokes that I would go to strip clubs and I was my job to clean the stripper poles at the end of the night because I'd be gone all night.
I think I fell for that. What was it? Somebody made that same kind of joke. I can't remember who it was, but I fell for it. Oh, it was Bob because of his like shitty like voice, the smoker voice. I
Yeah.
thought he was being serious.
I mean, I worked third shift for 5 years. 11 to
I got
7.
offered a third shift up here, and I was thinking about doing it, but man, I don't
Third
know if I
shift's
could do those hours.
It wears on you after a while.
I don't recommend it. Yeah, if you do it for too long, then it becomes habitual. I still.
Oh, there's guys on me, guys on me.
Damn it, I'm trying to get my gun set.
Headshot him with the.
The other guy's
Y'all-
running
y'all
up. He's in
heads
the other
gone.
building.
Wait, he's running up on you or me?
He's on the building across the way.
I can't
east
hear. I
105.
can't hear. I'm betting.
He just jumped the.
Is he behind you? Where?
Hit him twice.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
Third time.
Where's he at?
Other side of the building. That's
Oh, he's running
east.
behind you. He's running on your left.
Behind this wall.
Oh,
Fuck,
he
I'm
came
down.
up the fucking stairs on me.
Oh,
God
there was
damn.
another guy. Because I was.
Yeah. There's two. Fucking that guy's helmet was hit with a car. If he hadn't had a level 3, it'd have been done. I thought I heard him and I turned to you. Fuck.
I didn't know there was another one coming up to you because I was fighting another guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, that's what it was. I thought you were beside me. Then I heard his footsteps and I thought you were like moving towards me.
No, I had another one that I was fighting.
Rip. I love the gas mask and the shirt. But did you see my jacket? Because that's the best jacket ever. It's not the really
Can you
nice
get
suit
this?
jacket.
Can you get the skirt and put it on the dude?
Yeah.
Sweet.
You got $627. That's how much that skirt's worth right now,
Shit.
especially the white one.
And if anyone spends that kind of money, they're absolutely fucking crazy.
What'd you say?
I said if anyone spends that kind of money, they're absolutely insane.
I have been buying the keys for the crates.
That's
But
the
I-
key though. It's only what,
Yeah.
$2.
Yeah. I sold some of my bloody sneakers for $5, so I got 2 keys for both free. All I need is switch shoes later. Control M is probably the best invention on PUBG. Just on mutes the game, so like you don't have to hear the wind sound. Where are we going?
I don't know. Where do you want to go? It's kind of
I picked last time. Your turn.
go where?
You pick. I picked last time. Oh, me and Swartz played our first game duos first person together last night. We won. Came in first place with like 20 kills.
Nice.
Ready, go. Oh, there's other people coming with us. Oh no, they're going to that town closer. They're dropping too quick. Oh, there are people going to Ferry Pier though. I'm gonna go to this top right building.
Yeah.
Do you? So
Alright,
there's
like 2 squads going all the way that they're gonna fight each other, and then there's a squad landing on the street.
if right whenever your parachute lets go, if you turn really, really sharply, you'll actually gain a little speed, and so you'll be quicker going down to the ground.
Okay.
I'm back. So awkward.
What's up?
In the last, since I was on last in ARC, Federation took us out of their global line.
Oh,
Well, that's fine. The server's getting deleted. Blah blah blah. I don't care. But I thought that this war was supposed to be the server teaming up against Straw Hats. So, like, why would you end the alliance if that's what it was? Doesn't make sense.
There's people in this house.
oh wait,
That
wait,
I'm
wait, wait, wait! Don't throw shot.
Shit,
I am-
dude straight ahead of me in the bushes. Doesn't see me yet.
I'm right
They're
behind
in
you.
the guard tower.
Oh no!
Oh, fuck. Instant headshot.
What?
Yeah,
With the
that's same-
micro Uzi?
Uh-huh.
That's bullshit. I had a level 2 helmet. What happened?
I don't know. He shot me through the door and he didn't even know that I was there. Maybe we should do picking places that aren't so close by.
Well, we'll just keep trading picks. I like it because it gives, you know, variety where we can go. I'm also watching the PUBG Invitational right now too. This second round's about to go.
Is it squads?
Yeah, squads, third person.
If there's room on like a fabricator or something, I just stick them there because those chests are really full. Hopefully somewhere in that room.
Was it Ninja? Was it LG? I think LG won the first squad's third person. Ninja. I don't know if you watch Ninja. Or...
No.
He's not a very good streamer. He's just a good player, you know.
Yeah.
You know who's been a really good streamer lately? Shroud. I don't know if you ever like know who he is. Shroud from
I
C9.
know him, but I haven't really watched too much of his stuff.
Like, you know, he quit C9 and he's been watching, or he's been streaming full time.
Yeah.
He's now probably the most popular person on Twitch. Like, he was
No,
at
Lyric
like,
is number one.
no, not anymore. Like, well, like with normal viewers, Shroud would beat out Lyric yesterday. So did Dr. Disrespect. But Shroud had like 4,000 subs, and after a week of streaming full time, he passed like 16,200. It's ridiculous.
I could only take watching Dr. Disrespect for only so long.
Yeah, same here. I didn't mean to do that. Don't go there. We could do the road play. Go for Georgia Bowl. Make it a long game.
Come on.
Do you want a long game or you want another quicker?
Go for a long game.
Go for blue. There should be a car there. Here.
I mostly watch a lot of like Summit, Sacriel for PUBG.
Sacriel, I remember when he wasn't a streamer. A long time ago. Ready, go. Oh. Yeah, I'm a sub on Summit with my Twitch Prime. Summit's funny whenever like.
Are you going straight down or are you going?
No. I'm like just moving down a little so I can see. And I'm going like long. Shoot.
I'm gonna go for this warehouse over here.
There's a car on me. Like literally where my little blue dot is. If you want to ride.
I'm just gonna go a little ahead over here because the warehouses usually drop something good.
Oh, okay. Okay, then there's. I'll put this marker. Just come to me whenever you're
Okay.
done. I'm gonna loot this whole compound.
No, because
Oh, God.
some of those people will be playing today. So
We got a really
Yeah.
bad circle, by the way.
I would just
Oh,
leave
shit.
I would just leave the bodies. I wouldn't worry about it.
I got a suppressor for a sniper rifle.
I'm gonna
Oh,
head up
yeah.
north to look at the site.
I have a compensator for a sniper rifle. I've been playing a lot with the shotguns lately. They're so OP.
Oh yeah, a double barrel can kill someone one shot from so far away.
Yeah, I have a fully teched one. I have a compensator and a choke and a.
Nice.
And a bullet loop.
Yeah.
Not sorry, that's me. What's up? Oh.
No, do we have dairies that can power farm berries? I mean, there's lots of bushes right
There's extra
outside.
level 2 chest here. Do you need it?
Nope, got it.
Ready? Go
Yeah,
hit up
ready.
Georgia Pool until the circle moves.
Yeah, I got a gas tank for us too.
Nice, nice. This car is actually completely full too, so. Do you want to do those back 6 houses or fabled houses?
It doesn't matter to me. Oh shit.
Jump out. I have no fucking meds. What about you?
I have an energy drink.
I'm going into this house right here. Oh, I got a painkiller.
And I'm down.
Oh, you didn't go inside?
I was healing up. I got around the corner, but he's gonna run up on me.
If you...
Yep. He's running. Both of them are right here on me.
Damn.
Yeah,
That,
this is
that was unfair.
Yeah.
I thought you went to a house. I didn't realize you stayed outside.
I was just popping my energy drink real quick because they had me down to like a sliver.
Yeah, I just sprinted straight inside.
Because I got stuck on the car when I jumped out.
Oh, fuck, yeah. That's one bad thing about buggies. You can catch this fucking wheel.
Mm-hmm. Those guys got up there real quick
Yeah, they did.
for how far away George Pool was.
What they did, they just landed, got a car, and ran straight up.
oh god, and the whole top of their base is tech.
This is probably gonna be my last one, and I gotta go get ready for shit.
No.
Yeah, it's my wedding anniversary this weekend, so we're going.
You're
away
married?
to- Yes,
I feel like Hater
2
doesn't.
years.
I feel like Hater doesn't listen to like what people actually say in this call. It's like MJ talks, it's like, you're a dude, and then like Angels is like, my anniversary. He's like, you're married. What's going on?
You know, my icon photo is only my wedding photo.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't look, sorry.
So
It's all good, I can watch some anime after this. Y'all started
without,
playing?
without a hefty explosives cache,
You want to go there?
this isn't going to be possible.
Fuck it, let's see what happens.
Okay.
Three, two, one.
Are we going for apartments?
Wait, where are you going to the apartments or no?
I usually go apartments, usually.
Okay, I was making sure because your little thingy was off.
Yeah, I know. I just threw one on there.
I'm gonna go to the top right apartment.
Okay, I'll try to land on middle.
Actually, I only see 2 teams with us, so. Oh, I thought you were an enemy. Like you didn't show up, and I was like aiming at you to shoot you. You're like, I got a gun. I was so close.
I start off with a car 98.
Well, that's a good one to start off with.
So I've got really bad news Friday. Without a large explosives cache, this isn't going to be possible.
Yeah. Their bases are intense. You'd need like 300 just to get into their base. And then like that's not like all you could really do is like drain their turrets with your dinos.
Yeah, it would only be turret draining. They do have quite a few exposed dinos, but that's if like a lot of these turrets are on gun towers and stuff. So assuming they set them appropriately, we wouldn't even be able to drain all of them. There's like a bunch of stuff. Like this base is so huge, it's taking several minutes to cache in.
Should I keep car and shoddy or switch one out for an M4?
I mean, if you don't want that M4, I'll take it.
There's an M4 up here if you want it.
It's up to you though.
No,
on
I'll
the
stick
third
with
floor?
the shoddy and car 98. I feel like if we get to end game, it's always about the sniping.
Or like the super close battles.
So I'll keep my shoddy and car 98.
I think I'm gonna run over and grab that actual M4 because I have every single attachment for an M4.
Yeah, it's in the bathroom on the 3rd floor.
Have you seen an extra backpack?
Yeah.
Is it on the 3rd floor?
Yeah, 3rd floor. There's a backpack right here. And a shoddy if you need it. Painkiller over here if you want it.
Go ahead and loot it. You loot all this building, I'm gonna go to the next building. Or the back of the building I was at. Because I only looted like the 3rd floor. And I like ran out of space. Double suppressed. Just need a helmet, that'll be gold. I'll end up magmare.
These guys have, it's a skyscraper. They have Gigas, Spinos, and T-Rexes like 20 stories in the air.
Or 556 where I am.
First floor?
Yep.
Schneider?
Or
Yeah.
no, because I have a car.
Oh, okay, okay.
They're doing car and shoddy.
Shotty Bugatti. I still need a help. Do you need a choke or anything for that shotgun?
Nope, got one. Wish I could find some more first aid, some first aid kits.
I have some meds. All I need is a scope now and a helmet, and I'm golden.
I only got a 2x scope that I found.
I got a hollow, fully decked out. Well, I guess I need an extended quick draw for my Uzi.
Level 1 helmet up here on me. Sounds real nice.
Sounds like it's like right southwest. Like that first set of houses where your marker's at. Check this apartment building. We gotta go find it.
Yeah, then we gotta get going.
Okay. It's level 3 chest. Extended quick draw for both my guns. All attachment. I am just helmetless. I'm proud to have to go right to that helmet. What floor is that helmet on?
3rd?
Come on, give me a helmet in this building. Was it level 1?
Yeah.
Okay, yep, I have to run to the helmet.
Freddie, when you get a second, look in Discord. I posted a screenshot of the base. The base is breakable, but not with the lack of stuff that we have. Like if I had an explosives cache to deal with, and the stuff at the bottom, probably about half a square mile around that base, it's foundation bombed, and it's in a bowl, which means that like we'd have to build ramps to get up in there, but because of the foundation bombing, we'd have to spend explosives just to build a ramp to get inside. But that wall right there at the bottom of the screenshot is tech. Like it's not even metal, and there's rows of dino gates on either side. So it would be, I thought it would be a dino game of just like draining turrets and shit like that. Because they do have a lot of loose dinos in the yard, but like with lack of metal arrows and compound bows, flame arrows are OP, but it's kind of shitty to just sit there and like spam flame arrows at dinos. Like, because the goal,
We'd run out of bows.
well, yeah, the objective was to like take down the base. So it was like do both. So like,
Oh, we got it. There's a bike right here on me.
they removed us from their alliance between yesterday when I was on and today, and they're not talking to me. I don't know why. So I'm wondering. That's what I mean. Like, well, I didn't realize I was out of the alliance until a few minutes ago, because I wanted to
Put a
fly
mark.
over. I wanted to fly over to his base just to scout to see like what we were up against. So I checked the alliance to make sure we were still allied, and we are, but we're out of the other global alliance. So yeah, that's what. And yesterday we were all messing each other. We were excited we were going to go to war today, and everything was cute. And now they're not answering my C messages, but they're all on an arc. Like they're not, but they're not on this server. They're on another one. I think they're fighting another war because they were talking about.
That fuckboy shack door was open.
Did you put a marker where we're going?
No.
You should.
There's Pachinki. That's.
Give me a marker and I'll go to it.
We'll go to Raz.
We could go do an inciting of the century. No, I'm just kidding. Well, like we're allied with them. It was a joke.
They're up top. They're up top. They're up here.
The PvP drinks, like anything you make, like food-wise, it's stick in a
Where
bridge.
was
'cause
he? Oh shit! They came up on the hill.
Chances are we'll end up doing something in Arc today,
God damn. I got one. I can get the other.
but I'm gonna wait until I hear from
Shit.
someone. Like until someone says, "Yeah, we're doing this," or you know.
Did you not see him?
No, I was running. I was going straight ahead, and then they were just ducked enough behind the hill that I didn't see the cover out of the corner of my eye.
Oh, okay. Jumping off.
Yeah, I gotta really get all my shit together.
Okay, have fun. Have a good anniversary.
Thank you. I'll see you guys. I won't be back till Monday, so.
Oh, where are you going?
Her boss and one of her clients purchased a room for us in at Mohegan Sun at the casino.
Where's that?
Uncasville.
Yeah, it's
Where
here.
at?
You're in Connecticut.
Oh, that's cool. Chicken, you should go and hang out with them.
Dude, it's their wedding anniversary. What am I gonna
Oh,
do?
yeah,
Record it?
Okay. Bye,
Do you guys
beautiful.
need any water or anything? Or you
Right? Angels, you better hydrate. You're gonna pull a muscle.
Make sure you get your hips into it, you know.
The kibble we're saving
Oh,
in
God.
case we do go. We use the kibble to power the Daedons, the hog, because they'll do better in their food. Yeah, so just hang on to it. If you want to do it, you can play in the Scorch. You can go. Don't attack anybody because we don't know what's going on yet. But if there's something you want to do in the Scorch, have fun. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm kind of AFK.
I'll catch you guys.
Have a good one.
Bye, beautiful.
I'm kind of AFK, like just kind of sitting around waiting to find out. Because like, if not, I'm gonna be kind of frustrated if like everybody gets excited over it and then nobody does anything. You know, so. Yeah, I'm wondering because like they knew that I was idle, and they knew somebody in our tribe just attacked somebody else, like somebody on that server, and they messaged me and they're like, "What did I hear about you guys attacking such and such?" And I was like, nothing." I was like, this is the first time I've been on in a couple weeks, and I'm looking at my logs, and somebody attacked us, and within 2 hours we attacked that tribe. So, I was like, my people are pretty passive. Like, it's not like us to attack an ally. But I said, if anything, we would leave an alliance and attack them fairly, like at worst case scenario. And so I said, I messaged the guys that have been watching the tribe. I haven't heard back from them yet. But I was like, chances are they caught them trying to raid us or doing something, like, it was fair. But it cleared up, everything was fine. Nobody seemed mad, nothing like that. And I even told him, I said, if we end up doing this war tomorrow as like a peace offering or whatever, I said, we can even get them set up. I'll recruit them into my tribe and they can help use our dinos to attack other people. Because I don't think I can bring a lot of people in this. Like, I was like, a lot of people are taking a break. They don't play Ark anymore, stuff like that. I said, so let's say if they wanted to participate but can't because like we fucked their shit up, then I'll just recruit them in and they can help us with dinos and whatever and attack stuff. And that seemed fine. That wasn't the plan, like, but then whatever, we went our separate ways. I got out of Ark and signed on today and we were out of the alliance. So I don't know. Worst case scenario, another thing we could do is there's a base that the people that removed us out of the alliance, they have a base just south of us in the dune. So if people really want to go out with the bang, there's no reason we can't go attack them. But it's metal base, turrets, etc. So without explosives, like, we're kind of up shit's creek. So, but that base is also very shittily defended. Like, so we could probably get into the whole building with, like, I don't know, a large handful of C4. I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna wait until I hear from someone. Doesn't surprise me. We had a shit ton of them laying around. Everybody went crazy about Thylos and then bred them, raised them, and then never touched them. So where did JWoww go? I thought JWoww was gonna play PUBG.